This next comedian is squeaky dirty. We love her because she's very, very special. Felicia Michaels. Felicia Michaels. Let's say it twice.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Today was kind of a strange day for me. I'm hanging out with my brother in West Hollywood. Maybe you were there. And we see two guys holding hands, and my brother completely freaks out. Ooh, that's gross. How disgusting. I would never do that. How immoral. You know, but I know if I were to show him a picture of two naked women together and go, what's missing? Me? You know? See, men love the idea of watching two naked women together. You men just fucking love that. Yeah! Look at the little piggies right there. You know, but you hate the idea of watching two men together. You know, which I really don't understand, that you're more threatened by two men having sex rather than the fact that two women have figured out that a man's not necessary. You know? My brother's a trip, but I'm getting married next month. He's going to walk me down the aisle. I'm getting married. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a good guy, too. Good guy. He's a lot better than the last guy I dated, though. Whew, the last guy I dated was a real dick, you know? Don't you hate when you date someone and they say this to you? I love you, but I'm not in love with you. You just want to go, I want you, but not inside me. Because you men say silly shit, man. You do. Men say silly shit. You're all guilty. You're probably fucking guilty right there. My boyfriend's guilty. The other day we're out drinking. He goes, oh, I can't have another drink. I'll get whiskey dick. What? Whiskey dick? You know, you never hear a woman go, I can't take a puff off that joint. I'll get cotton pussy. Because you men say silly shit. I'm not picking on you, because sometimes it's kind of cool, but you men love to talk shit, though, especially when you're in a group together. Oh, yeah, and you're at a bar and you're drinking. Oh, yeah, and a woman walks by. Oh, that's when you start talking shit, huh? Look at that saggy ass, some lame titties. Well, first of all, you're probably talking about a woman you probably can't even fuck, you know? See, I think there should be this law that if you can't reel it in, you can't talk shit about it. See, I think you have to go up to a woman and go, excuse me, miss, if I was to buy you exquisite gifts, take you to exotic places, talk to you about the injustice other men have thrust upon you, would you consider just for a moment making love with me? And if a woman went, well, yeah, then you could go, man, you got a saggy ass and some lame titties. Does that joke make me sound a little bitter? I am a little bitter. I'll tell you why a lot of women are bitter. And this happened to me about a week ago. I'm walking down the street. I walk by this construction site. This construction worker starts yelling shit out at me. Oh, baby, come over here, jump on this. So basically, I ignore him because of fear of rape, you know, and that pisses him off. And he starts yelling at me, you're not that pretty anyway, bitch. That's some cold shit, isn't it? Man, I almost wanted to go over and go, must really feel good, and an ugly bitch won't give you the time of day. Why do men yell shit out at women anyway? You know, did one man yell something out, get laid, and then spread this incredible rumor? And it's getting to a point where a woman can't walk down the street wearing a tight leather miniskirt, fishnet stockings, halter top, carrying a tube of KY jelly, yelling, get it while it's warm, boys! I'm glad you 4 girls get that. I'm really glad. Very cool. My dad's a construction worker. I've always wondered if my dad's ever yelled shit out at the construction site at women walking by, you know? The other day I was wondering if all construction workers from all eras and ages yelled shit out, you know? Like, let's say a construction worker on the Great Wall of China, you know? You think he yelled shit out at women? Woo! Mama song! If it wasn't for the fact that I had to haul 2 tons of bricks on my stoop, malnourished back, or face a torturous murder and eventually be mixed in with a mortar that binds the very structure together, I could rock your world! Man, it took me 3 weeks to memorize that fucking joke. All right. So, what else can I share with you? My dad, I told you he's a construction worker. He tries to be real macho all the time. You know, like when I was born because I was a girl and supposedly macho men can only father boys. He told my mom, why don't you shove her back where she come from? My mom said, well, that'd be pretty painful for you, huh? My dad is a chauvinist, you know. No matter what kind of conversation you have with my father, you can never, ever get him to see the good in the woman's movement. Like one time we were talking and I was telling him that 67% of all art degrees are earned by women in this country. Yet only 3% of all the artwork hanging in museums are by women. And I told my dad that to prove a point how things are unequal, and my dad goes, hey, I'll tell you what the fuck the problem is. Now see, whenever your dad starts out a sentence like that, you know there's a line of bullshit coming your way. You see, women just don't know how to hang up a goddamn picture. What? I'm looking at him like, man, I can't believe my mom ever let you fuck her. How did that happen? You know, what kind of white trash voodoo spell were you weaving on her ass? You know, I am white trash. I know it was hard to tell, given my ladylike demeanor I've been displaying up here. But I am white trash. I have a potty mouth, I do, and it gets me in trouble. In fact, about 3 weeks ago, I was working at the MGM Grand Casino in Las Vegas, and I got fired from the show for saying the word pussy. They fired me from the show. They said women can't talk that way. And apparently there was a Christian group in the crowd, and they complained. Now, see, my question is, what is a Christian group doing in a casino in the first place? Oh, we don't like her talking about her vagina. Come on, 7. Folks, they can't all be dick jokes, okay? You know. See, the whole point of my act is 3 dick jokes equal a social joke. And you people are looking at me like, well, get back to the dick jokes, bitch. Did you know the average length of a man's penis is 6 inches long? Did you know that? 6 inches long? Did you know that? Did you know the average length of a woman's vagina is 9 inches long? So apparently there's like 2 million miles of unused pussy walking around this earth. So usually when I tell that joke, one man will always yell out, hey, my penis is bigger than 6 inches. But never in the history of telling that joke has a woman yelled out, hey, my vagina's bigger than 9 inches. Woo, I got the Grand Canyon between my legs. Tomorrow morning, Evel Knievel's gonna jump my pussy. If you shouted in my pussy, you would hear an echo. If you threw a penny down my pussy, it wouldn't hit bottom. Hey, there's a man spelunking in my pussy right now. You know when David Copperfield made the Empire State Building disappear? He hid it in my pussy! I believe that's a joke that got me thrown off the show in Vegas right there. But isn't freedom of speech a grand thing? Isn't it? It's a great thing. You know, if I was in Russia, I wouldn't be able to tell that joke. Well, because no one knows who Evel Knievel is over there. But if I was in Russia, I think the joke would go like this. The Moscow Circus is performing in my pussy. The Baltic states have seceded from my pussy. Chechen rebels have taken hostages in my pussy right now. The Hunt for Red October was filmed in my pussy. Folks, that is truly a tacky joke right there. I hope I have some form of success in my career one day, because I'd hate to be like, 65 years old telling these same fucking jokes up here. I'd have to change them around a little bit, My boyfriend fell and broke his hip in my pussy. Me and my friends are playing bridge in my pussy. The Republican Party is slashing Medicare in my pussy right now. I just wanted to write a joke where I could say Republican Party and pussies in the same sentence. That's my set. You guys have been great. Thanks a lot. Good night.